Seasons greetings. Every culture has their own way of celebrating the changing of seasons with family, friends, special foods, and special events. India's festival season boasts quite an array of community celebrations that congregate around the tentpole celebration of Diwali. For us foreigners, there has been some confusion keeping all of these celebrations together, so we tried this year to experience and learn as much as we could of festival season. So it's a festival season extravaganza with the Seeuws family today on American Indian. We're an American family living in India. We love food, film, language, culture, and making new friends. Join our adventures from America to India and beyond. This episode was Melissa's idea. We've never gotten to really experience the ins and outs of the festival season here in India for one reason or another. So she thought dedicating an episode to festival season would help us dive into celebrations and learn something new in the process. Our celebrations began when Melissa discovered that a group was hosting a Garba, the Gujarati folk dance, at DLF Place Mall at Saket, of all places. Best dressed went to this lady, best Spider-Man of the evening went to this lad, best cutest grin went to this lass, best cutest uncle went to this fellow, and best desi swag selfie went to this dude. Rohan felt in a dancing mood, it seemed, but it took him a while to warm up to the idea of Garba. Mel was introduced to this kind lady who helped her learn a thing or two. Rohan warmed up a bit more. And finally, after seeing Mommy enjoying herself, Rohan agreed to take part.
During Navratri, there's usually some sort of dietary restrictions or fasting going on. So they'll only eat veg. They won't eat any meat or eggs sometimes, or even onion and garlic can be prohibited during Navratri. First time I learned about this, a local uncle that has a store. So I went in last year trying to buy some eggs, and he said, I don't have any eggs because it's Navratri. And that's how I learned that eggs are often prohibited during this time. So that guy won't even sell them in his store during Navratri. Lots of restaurants that they'll also do a special like Navratri menu. So there's one place that we often order Indian takeout from called Donna Choga's Kitchen. And when we ordered last time, when we got this little Navratri flyer, they've got a nice slogan to go with theirs: feast during the fast with our Navratra Thali. Cute little design too.
In preparations for Dussehra, we decided to take Rohan to see some of the effigies up close.
They're all super fun colors.
What do you think of Ravan?
I'm not impressed.
He's actually kind of scared, I think. What do you think of this guy?
It is believed that Lord Ram worshipped Durga for 9 nights in preparation for his battle with the demon king Ravan, who had kidnapped his wife Sita. But Satya will help summarize that part of the story for us with the help of some paper pals.
Once upon a time in the city of Ayodhya, there lived a prince named Rama. Rama was banished to the forest by his evil stepmother so that her son, Bharat, could become king. With great sadness, Bharat watched as Ram, his wife Sita, and their brother Lakshman left Ayodhya to be banished to the forest for 14 years. Rama, Sita, and Lakshman lived together peacefully in the forest among the holy men, until the day that the demon Ravan decided to get revenge against Rama for insulting his sister by kidnapping Sita. Ravan tricked Sita by using a golden deer to distract Rama while taking the form of a holy man and coaxing Sita near enough to snatch her away to his demon kingdom of Lanka. When Rama and Lakshman discovered that Sita was missing, they rushed to find her. During their search, they gained Hanuman as an ally. Hanuman was no ordinary monk. He could soar over mountains, leap across oceans, change size, and he had superhuman strength. Hanuman discovered Sita locked away in one of Ravan's gardens and reassured her that Rama would soon come to rescue her. A mighty battle was fought in Lanka between Rama's army and the army of Ravan, in which Rama defeated Ravan's army and killed the 10-headed demon himself. Rama, Sita, and Lakshman returned to Ayodhya to find the city filled with light and much rejoicing at their homecoming.
So, you're not joining us this time for the Ravan burning. Why not?
Last year? Well, 1, you went off without me and I didn't know where you were. 2, me and Uncle Dave almost got hit by this big cart thing. 3, everyone was crowding. 4, then I finally found you and you were right next to that burning thing and I was so scared. Scary and traumatizing experience.
I'm not an adventurous girl, thank you.
So it wasn't really her thing. So she's gonna sit this one out. Rohan's gonna get his first experience tonight. So we'll see how he likes it. You ready? What are you and Sarah gonna do while we do?
Well, we're gonna finish our very, very little amount of homework. Then we are going to watch Smallville.
Actually a pretty nice evening. It's not too hot. It was quite nice. Melissa's Satyoki tonight.
I am.
Was that his name?
Yeah,
Satyoki.
I've always wanted to see one of these.
What do you think, Rohan?
He's like, whatever.
Look at the horses.
Still not impressed. I'm loving it.
At the festival ground, the crowd was meandering in. The MC was having a hard time working up the crowd, as all MCs do. Kids sat atop their dad's shoulders to get a better view of the proceedings. This kid's backpack is officially a contender for cutest backpack. Some kids even used their position as a convenient way to get a better camera angle. The fireworks began, and this year the effigy's eyes lit up, which was a new touch. We witnessed some wall scaling drama on one side, and finally it was time to light up the sky with some effigies.
What'd you think, Rohan? What was his reaction?
I like watching it? And he said, yeah, he liked watching it.
Oh, you like it?
Celebrated 20 days after Dussehra, Diwali is known as the Festival of Lights. The name comes from the Sanskrit Dipavali, which means a series or line of lights. Melissa loves lights, so she took great pains to capture footage of as many as she could. Then she got the great idea to go cross-cultural and import an American tradition into local tradition. Foreigners have been known to drive around in their cars and listen to Christmas music while looking at Diwali lights because it reminds them of driving and looking at Christmas lights, a common practice in the US. I was thrilled.
Driving in Delhi traffic is a wonderful Christmas time. Woo! Can you say Happy Diwali? Happy Diwali! Woo! Here we are, looking at lights. Satya's got her cute little
Hat on.
fuzzy hat. I have a scarf on. What do you think? You like the lights, Rohan?
No.
Alright, wave at the camera. So now we're having some hot chocolate. It's a very American thing to do. Get in your car, drive around, look at Christmas lights, and then you go back and have hot chocolate together. So we're having some hot chocolate together. And brownies.
Yep.
How's yours hot chocolates?
Because it's freezing outside, so we need it to warm us up.
Well, and we're using some ice cream to make it feel colder than it is.
And we have these cute little gingerbread guys.
Yes, it's basically diabetes on a table here. I think we're doing a pretty good job. That's how we do it. How are you doing? How are you doing, Rohan? Sorry.
Too much sugar.
In addition to the lights, there are melas, there are sales, there is shopping galore, the buying of steel, and the decorating of doorways to welcome in Lakshmi. This year, Melissa led the kids in the art of rangoli making and the putting out of diyas.
So these are the patterns that I bought for. Ooh.
What the heck are those?
Gosh, they're kind of like rusting and gross.
Ew. Since when did you buy those now?
When we lived in Noida. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh. Ooh, I like that. Nice blue.
Yeah.
And I like this. Yeah. Oh, actually,
Like
these
that
are kind of
better.
the same. This is a little different. I like this green and blue better than the ones I
Yeah,
picked up
those
the
ones
other
are
day.
darker. It's out of focus.
Sometimes you can tap on the screen on what you want it to focus on, and it will focus.
Ah. Ooh, pretty.
Yeah. I have to remember to keep my expectations low. This is our first time ever doing. I want to do a freehand one where Satya and I created, so it's gonna look really terrible. I need to remember that. It's not gonna look pretty. Hey.
Sorry, I was just focusing on your beautiful.
Beautiful what? Tripod in the living room? Is it
No.
me?
No, the picture.
I'm talking to the
The
camera.
painting.
Why are you focusing on me? What happens when you put an 11-year-old behind the camera?
Oh, look who's come to join the party. Ah! You can't see that candy? You can't see the candy anymore. You're just Rohan.
Oh, we have a whole bunch of diyas.
Where?
So I have pulled these diyas out before at Christmas time, but I've never actually decorated for Diwali using diyas. So
Okay.
pretty much we'll lay them all out and then Satya, you can choose what ones you want to decorate with today. All right, what do you think of the ones we have to decorate with? See, okay.
Huge, gigantic awesomeness. We're definitely using that. And definitely this. And no.
See, she's not a fan of that. I'm like, oh, it's so simple and cute. We have a whole bunch of these little ones
Oh,
too,
yes, we're
like
definitely using
a
those.
whole bunch. We're gonna do our first one. Pretty sure we're gonna need to use that after our first times. And then I think you just kind of, here, maybe just push it around with your hands.
I want to swim around me.
yeah, first Dee Dee's gonna do it. Let's try to keep it from going off the edge or else it's gonna be there. All right, pick it up, let's see what it looks like. It's you can see some of the finer detail in the middle. Lift it up. There it is. Here's our little Diwali lights. They're very small, but actually when I bought them, I just had Christmas in mind. I was like, oh, I just need some lights that I can stick out on our balcony at Christmas time. So perfect. Bought some. The ones I bought last year broke. We've got these little ones that are now for Diwali and will also be later for Christmas. Step one, I've got our diyas placed. Now we're just gonna try to freehand a little bit of the color around it. This is a lot harder than you would think. Well, actually I knew it was gonna be hard. Here's our first attempt at a rangoli finished product.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, look at all that beautiful work. It's awesome.
How do you feel about your first rangoli attempt?
I feel so happy.
Yeah, the diyas help make it look pretty.
It really looks a lot lighter on this camera than it actually is.
Now, one contentious issue this time of year is the use of firecrackers. All right, look, I'm gonna give my opinion on this one. This is coming from the guy who doesn't like holidays and doesn't like fireworks. I used to like them, now I find them boring and annoying. That being said, I think blaming Diwali fireworks for noise and air pollution in India is kind of like blaming skin cancer on table lamps. Guys, almost anytime you look at the weather in Delhi on the internet, it will say smoke. Not fog, not even smog, smoke. Delhi's the most polluted city on earth. Does Diwali add to the pollution? Yeah, but it's a drop in the bucket. Don't want to do fireworks? Great. Don't blow them up, but lecturing people who do blow them up is self-righteous, classist scapegoating that is not helping anything either. And many of our Indian friends still burn crackers. I mean, it's not like we don't do them in America, and we do a ton of them. And our skies don't look like this. Blaming pollution on firecrackers is missing the point. Final analogy. It would be like drinking water directly from the Yamuna all year, and then blaming Delhi Belly on the one time a year you eat pani puris. It makes no sense. Rant finished. Now let's watch some people blow up some fireworks. This year we joined Debitry and her friends again. The ladies did a more ornate rangoli together. We had some regional delicacies and the fireworks began. When it comes down to it, whatever reasons we have to celebrate, whatever communities we come from, whatever family name we bear, we all love celebrating life and family and friends, and we all bring something different to the table. Whether it be a gujia or pumpkin pie, fireworks or dandiyas, diyas or twinkle lights, we as human beings all around the world want to celebrate. I mean, we have enough reason to want to give up and throw in the towel. Festivals are one of the ways humans try to come together and hope against hope that good can beat evil and that we can all be at peace one day. It's a hope. It's kind of a stupid, illogical hope in light of all the bad news that we get every hour of every day from all over the world, but we keep on, and even though it seems irrational, it's a good hope. So don't listen to Scrooge. Keep celebrating and remember those who are facing the holidays alone this year. They may have a reason to be a Scrooge. Handle them with care. Unfortunately, Melissa's mother, Letitia Phillips, has been fighting a long battle with cancer, one that she had been winning for years. We'd all thought and hoped she would be able to fight through until we could have a reunion with her in May, but the cancer was relentless, and Saturday morning, India time, we lost her. Melissa is on her way back to America to console her father and spend time with the family. Be thinking about Melissa and my father-in-law. He's a good man, and it is a holiday season for us back in America. And perhaps some of you know what it's like to face a holiday after losing a loved one and how bittersweet that can be.